Hi, my name is Jay Berkowitz from 10goldenrules.com, and today we're going to talk about creating websites, design and usability basics. So the three things we're going to focus on, number one is we're going to talk about going from just having a domain name, you register your domain, and how do you actually create a website and start monetizing that. Number two, we're going to talk about some of the basic conventions and usability guidelines, best practices to make your websites friendly when people come by. And number three, we're going to do a little mini case study, and we've selected a volunteer for that. So creating a blog is a really simple website, and a lot of people don't realize that you can create a blog for free and point that at your own domain name. So this is my own domain, it's jberkowitz.com, and I put up a really simple blog website using WordPress. So the first step is to do a really basic website, is go to WordPress and get your own blog, and then you can point that at any of the domain names that you've acquired here on Moniker or Snap Names. So our volunteer today in the mini case study is a website called Make Money Online. And this is what's called a parked website. They're just making a little bit of revenue by parking their domain and running ads on that domain name. And as many of you know, the parking revenue is going down these days. So we want to build out our domains so they're more friendly to the search engines and more friendly to consumers. There's lots of things for them to do when they come to the website. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move that monetization piece off to the side a little bit, and we're going to go through some of the basics here of building a slightly revised and more friendly website. So the first step is a web convention. And web conventions are basic standards that we've become accustomed to as consumers while surfing around the internet. So the logo is going to go in the top left-hand corner of the website. And I know that's a little boring and everybody has their logo there, but there's a reason for that. When you get lost throughout a website, people should be able to click on your logo and come back to the home page. So that logo becomes not only a definer of who you are and what your company is, but it also takes people back to your home page. It's become a standard or a web convention, if you will. The second thing we recommend is adding a slogan to accomplish what's called the 4-second rule. People decide within 4 seconds if your website has what they're looking for. So we added a really basic, descriptive kind of slogan explaining what you can do on this website. The next thing is you need some basic navigation. You want 4, 5, or 6 links to take people to the most important areas of the website, and you don't want any more than that. And the navigation should either be across the top of the site here where we have it, or it should go down the left-hand side. The next piece is you need words. Google and the other search engines read words. You want to have between 250 and 1,000 words on every single page on your website. And there's no way around that, because if you want to be found for the things people are searching for your products and services, you have to add words to your website. And the way you do it is you add between 250 and 1,000 words on every single page, the most important being your home page. The next piece is adding site utilities. Things such as your phone number or your location if you're a retail business, or you want to have logins or shopping carts. And the common convention now is to put that in that top right-hand portion of your website. So we've added a phone number here as an example. The next important piece of a web design is a search box. 20 to 30% of people like to search when they come to websites. And you can't fight this. If you're not a searcher, you got to appreciate that 20 to 30% of the people who come to your website are going to be looking for the search box, and the place they look for it, again, is that top right-hand position. It's become a convention. We're going to recommend that you repeat your navigation at the bottom of the website, and importantly, add a link called sitemap. Google and the other search engines are going to look for the sitemap, and that's going to take them to a page that's going to link to all the other pages on the website and make it very easy for Google to read and navigate and spider your website. You're going to add your social media links. This is the new convention on websites where people can friend you on Facebook and sign up to follow you on Twitter. And maybe one of the most important pieces is to create what we call a UVP. This is golden rule number 3 from my 10 golden rules, a unique value proposition. Something free on your website that's going to create that initial handshake relationship with people. In this case, we've created the free Internet Profit Guide. Get all kinds of free information about how you can make money on your website. And a large percentage of people who come to the website would probably take this first step and download your free guide and give you their contact information. The very basics, the first name, the last name, and the email address. Now you have permission to communicate with them on an ongoing basis and develop that two-way relationship that's really critical on the internet. So let's quickly review the basics of website design and usability. Some of the core web conventions are putting the logo in the top left position, adding a slogan to explain to people who you are and what you do on the website. Some of the usability features on the top right include phone numbers and logins and a search box. We want to add between 250 to 1,000 words of copy and create that UVP, the unique value proposition, to develop that opt-in on your website. Good luck with your new web design.